One of the mistakes that is made during the prayer is the issue of Al-isbaal. There's a common mistake, Al-isbaal. The fact that a person, what he's wearing, his lower extremities, to cover up his legs, his thighs, his private part, front and back, akramakumullah. It is a common practice. You won't find any masjid, except the vast majority of masjids, they have this problem here in it. And that is al-isbal in the salat. There are a number of hadith prohibiting and making it impermissible for a Muslim man to pray and his lower garments exceed below his ankle bone. Some of them are authentic and some of them are not authentic. From what is authentic is the statement of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, "Man asbala izaruhu fi salatihi khuyala." فليس من الله في حل ولا حرام. He said any man who wears his whatever, the low extremities, the ma'wiz, you know what they wear in Somalia, what they wear in Yemen, what they wear in Indonesia and Thailand, the longi, you just wrap it up and twist it up. He wears that. He wears the thobe. He wears the sirwal khamis. Whatever he wears, that's covering the bottom of his extremity. The Nabi, he says, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, anyone who does this with khuyala, with arrogance in his prayer, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has nothing to do with his prayer. Allah, that has nothing to do with his prayer. There are many other ahadith. Some of them are not authentic and some of them are authentic. And it goes to show again that the Muslim has to take a look at this issue and to be a bit serious about this issue, because again, if this is what's being done every single day, then it's going to have an impact and an effect on his prayer. So he prays all his life and he's trying to practice and he's making efforts and he comes to the masjid with ikhlas and he himself says iman goes up because of the efforts that he's making, but he's doing something or he's not doing something that he should be doing, and as a result of that, the prayer is being depleted bit by bit. So the Nabi described the prayer of the person and he told us sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a person may come to his prayer and he only gets 90% of his prayer, 80% of his prayer, 70% of his prayer, 60%, 50, 40, 30, 10%, and then there's a person who comes to his prayer and he doesn't get anything from his prayer. Anything. So many people hear that hadith and they think that that hadith is only referring to the one who is not paying attention, or the one who's eating haram, or the one who is making shirk, and all of that is true. What about the one who's looking at other people and he has isbal in his salat every day? It's not an issue with him. So we have to be stingy, we have to be serious, we have to have hirs, try not to be of those people, not to be of those people. So it's not permissible to pray musbil. From that as well, ikhwani, we mentioned this a few times before, a person wants to avoid al-isbal in his prayer, so he rolls his pants up, he rolls his pants legs up. The Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he mentioned, umirtu an asjuda ala sab'atin. I have been prohibited, I have been commanded to pray on 7 organs, 7 bones, 7. وَأَنْ لَا أُكُفُّ شَعْرًا وَلَا ثَوْبًا. And I have been prohibited from rolling up my hair and from rolling up my thobe. The 7 things that he was commanded to prostrate on has been illustrated in the hadith in Sahih Muslim. أُمِرْتُ أَنْ أَسْجُدَ عَلَى سَبْعَ أَعْظَمٍ. I've been commanded to pray, to prostrate on 7 bones. And then he went and he told the people. He said, على الأنف وأشار إلى الجبهة. He said, I have to prostrate on my nose. He mentioned the nose and he pointed to his head, his forehead. So the forehead and the nose constitute 1. And on my 2 fingers, on my 2 hands, that's 3. And on my knees, it's 5. And on the tips of my toes, that's 7. And he said, I've been prohibited from rolling my clothes up and my hair in the salat, sallallahu alaihi wa ala alihi wa sallam. So as we mentioned many times before, if an individual wants to roll his pants up to avoid this prohibition that we mentioned about al-isbaal, the correct way of doing that is first wearing clothes that come from where we come from. And those clothes that you wear from where we come from, the thob, the sirwal al-khamis, whatever it happens to be, and then to make sure that it in and of itself is above the ankle bone. He wants to wear a sirwal or the pantalon that many of the ulama looked at as being makruh, disliked for the Muslim to wear that. The one who wants to wear that, okay, then what he should do is he should cut them and have them hemmed so that they'll always be in the position in which they are above his ankle.